So here is your first look at a retail and fake pair of the Yeezy 700 WAVERUNNER. Can you tell any differences between these two? This is one of the best Yeezys ever to release. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at two pairs of the Yeezy 700 WAVERUNNER. So these restocked quite recently and I managed to get two pairs of the retail one and then I got a fake one in, so I'll just be comparing them and showing you what to look for if you're trying to purchase the retail pair. So obviously the retail one here is on my right, fake one's on my left. The retail one was purchased directly from Adidas, but before we start I'd like to give a big shout out to Legitmark, who is today's sponsor. Legitmark is the standard for sneaker authentication and is the safest and most reliable place to get your sneakers authenticated. So if you have a pair and they're this close and you want to get them checked, Legitmark's the platform for you. There's a link in the description and they have this pair on the platform, so if you want to get this pair directly checked, click the link, click the WAVERUNNER and get them authenticated for you. So the first difference to note is from straight above. You can look at the brown cardboard of both boxes. Once again, the fake one has gone for a darker cardboard than the retail one. This seems to be a common occurrence for fakes. Fakes seem to always get this cardboard slightly darker than the retail one. What I would say is the retail one, the box is actually slightly bigger than the fake one, but this is only a tiny difference and can only really be seen when they're shown side by side. If you just had one of the boxes in hand, it would be very hard to tell indeed. These are both a size UK 9.5, so the differences should be very close. If I spin the boxes around and give you a close-up of the label here, you can see differences. So on the retail one, you can see it is a UK based label, so it's set up like this, whereas on the fake one, you can see it's based off the US label, so they can't really be compared too much. So if you actually look at the text size, you can see there's actually slight differences between the font size. However, they do actually have the color code correct this time. However, you can see the spacing of the numbers is very different from the retail to fake. But like I say in pretty much every video, no one really wants me to talk about the boxes for the entire time, so we'll open them up, take a look at the shoes. So we'll open up the fake one first. As you can see, the shoes are completely exposed as soon as you open the box. And if I open the retail one, you can see paper covers the shoe. This is a telltale sign straight away that your pair is retail if the paper covers the shoes over the top. Fake ones never really seem to be bothered to do this. The paper always seems to lie flat on the bottom of the box, and it's just a telltale sign when you open them up straight away, and especially if your pair is dead stock. So just look out for this. So here is your first look at a retail and fake pair of the Yeezy 700 WAVERUNNER. Can you tell any differences between these two? This is one of the best Yeezys ever to release. So the first difference I'm going to show you is to take a look from above, and if you look at the lacing system from a dead stock pair, you can see differences here. So if you look at the fake one here, you can see it's laced all the way up until the second top hole, as you can see, whereas on the retail one, you can see it leaves the top two lace holes completely open. So just when the dead stock pair comes straight from the factory, you should just look out for this, because that is a clear difference between the retail and fake on how they are laced. If you spin the shoe around to the back and specifically take a closer look at the sole itself, you can see it has a line of small marks going down the back of the sole. This occurs on the retail pair but does not occur on the fake one, so the fake one hasn't replicated this one accurately enough. Spinning the shoe upside down and taking a closer look at the Adidas logo to the back of the sole, you can see differences here in the actual font and text size of the Adidas logo itself. So here is a close-up and you can see a clear difference between how the Adidas looks on both pairs from retail to fake. What I would say when comparing them side by side is if you take a look at the white sole color, you can actually see differences between the retail and fake. So actually on the fake one, I would say the sole is a little bit more of a crispy white than it is on the retail one. On the retail one, especially in studio lighting, it gives off that kind of slight yellow tint to it. So this is actually a clear difference, but I actually prefer the fake one, but just look out for this if you are trying to authenticate your pair. So now if we take a look at the inside of the shoe, and I'll pull out the shoe paper from the retail one. However, the fake one does not come with any, so actually look out for that if you are trying to authenticate, because the retail pair comes with shoe paper, but the fake one did not. Now I've taken out the insoles of both shoes and I'll give you a close-up of this. You can see a clear difference between the retail and fake. On the retail one, it has the Yeezy symbol on top of the insole, whereas on the fake one, it doesn't have this. Also, the color of the insole is completely different. On the retail one, it's that light kind of almost cream stone color, whereas on the fake one, it gives off a much darker gray-like color, almost like the upper material of the Wave Runner itself. Spinning the insole upside down and we can see clear differences between the two. The retail one has that Ortholite insole, so it has these blue patches on the insole which actually are meant to help support the foot, whereas the fake one has gone for the classic Yeezy 350 insole. So no support at all and very different from the retail pair, and quite an easy thing to spot when looking at both pairs. So do remember to take out the insoles if you are checking your pair is authentic. Now if I give you a close-up of the right shoe and I show you the labels on both. The retail one actually comes with 4 labels on it, whereas the fake one comes with 2. So the retail one's based on the UK release, so just look out for how many labels it actually comes with. Never really seen one come with 2 cardboard ones before, but there we go. And the fake one here is based on the US one, so it comes with these 2 here. The difference to note is this one's purchased in the most recent release, so obviously it comes with that string rope-like attachment, just because they're cutting down on their plastic consumption, whereas fakes seem to be sticking to the plastic attachment. So just look out for that if you are authenticating. So if you know the production date of your retail pair, look out to see if it comes with the plastic or the string-like material. If we switch back over to the left shoe and we take a look at these 2 reflective holes at the back heel of the Wave Runner, we can see differences here. So positionally and size, you can see a difference between the retail and fake from the close-up. So they are actually positioned slightly closer together on the retail pair compared to the fake. And in terms of sizing, well, you can clearly see the difference between the 2. So on the bottom of the Wave Runners, you can actually see the boost coming through the actual tread itself in between the little gaps. However, if you push down on this, the boost is incredibly soft on the retail pair, whereas on the fake one, it's quite stiff and not quite the cushioned feel that the retail boost has. So do take a note of this if you have 2 pairs side by side, or if you have a retail pair and a fake pair in hand. So as you can tell from this video, these shoes are pretty close, but if you take a closer look at the details, you can spot some differences. But if you are struggling to tell the difference between a retail and fake pair and you have a pair in hand, don't worry, click the link in my bio and Legit Mark will do the authentication for you. However, I do hope this video has helped you in some way, and if you got a pair recently, congratulations, this is a lovely pair of Yeezys and is one of my favorite pairs ever. But thank you very much for watching, hope you have a great day. Please subscribe, like, it does help me do videos just like this. Got some big ones coming, so thank you very much for that, and I hope you have a great day.